Michael B, what's going on, my man?
Chilling, bro. What's going on?
So I heard that you, after all your training for the Creed movies, you can hold your own in a fight.
I mean, I can do my thing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I've been working out with Rocky, been working out with, like, you know what I'm saying, like Apollo Creed. I've been doing my thing.
Absolutely. So now, who all time would you want to step into the ring with? Whether it's a boxer, wrestler, UFC fighter, anybody?
Like Roy Jones, bro.
Roy Jones?
Roy Jones, that's my dude, bro.
You think you can hold your own?
I feel like I can do my thing a little bit.
Yeah?
I can hold my thing. Right now, in his prime, nah, he'll probably knock my ass out. But, like, right now, I can do my thing.
Of course, I saw the video. First thing is, you know, I never ducked a fight in my life. I don't duck nothing, right?
Never.
Nothing. I ain't run from hurricane when they come down here. So I ain't running from nobody. If Michael B wants this for real, contact Roy Jones Jr. and we gonna make it happen.
Yeah, say
You got my number, he can contact you and get my number. So there's no question about how can I find, no, you know how to find Roy. Call TMZ, get Roy's number from TMZ, let's make it happen.
Roy, now he said in the video, he said, I think he would probably have killed me back in his prime.
True, that's true.
How about now, though? Do you actually give him any chance to beat you now, even though you are 49, Roy?
I know he can't beat me still because I know he's probably in better condition because he's younger and though he can go, probably think he can go longer and probably thinks he may be able to even outwork me now. But I'm a vet. I'm an old school vet. Old school vet ain't going out like that. To have the heart to come in the ring with me, I love it. You understand me? So I want him to understand what boxing is. So I'm not out there to just take him out right away because then you don't get the experience of the boxing match. If I'm a professional like I am, and I know he's big and strong because he got stronger for the movie, then I should be able to avoid all that, take him in that deep water so he understands what a boxing match really is. So once he comes out, he don't go out and say, oh, I got knocked out the first round, so I don't know. No. I'm not letting you off that easy. I'm going to need 5-6 rounds at you. So I want you to see how it really feels. So that's why I'm talking like that. Not because I think he can really match my skills. I really don't, even at 49.
How long would you need, Roy, to get right to where you could step in there? Like, what's the soonest we could make this fight happen?
I probably need, for him, about 4 or 5 weeks.
What's up, family? How you doing? This is Rod from Rod's Rants. I wanted to talk a little bit about Michael B. Jordan versus Roy Jones Jr. Now, they're not going to fight each other, but I saw, as you saw in the clip before, Michael B. Jordan was saying some pretty outlandish things about Roy Jones Jr., and this pretty much shows some of the delusions that you see of a lot of these individuals up in Hollywood. Some of them, they get confused between being a real fighter and being an actor that is pretending to be a fighter. Now, I'm sure that Michael B. Jordan did a lot of training. He's in fantastic shape, and he's a young man. For him to get into the kind of physical condition he needed to be in order for him to do the Rocky movie, the Creed movie that he just did. But when he gets up on television and he sits up and he says to the whole entire world that he would like to fight and he can whoop up on Roy Jones Jr., I was just flabbergasted when I heard him say that. He sounded like a damn fool talking that way. I personally was offended by it because I did some amateur fighting myself. I've been involved in martial arts for many years, and I've done some amateur boxing. So when I sit up and I see someone like a Michael B. Jordan, because they taken some boxing lessons and they learned a couple of punches, and they think they can step in the ring with real professionals, it's insulting. I mean, it's insulting. It's just as insulting as Sylvester Stallone years ago when he was inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame for portraying a fictitious character, Rocky. And I know the only person who really called him out on it was Floyd Mayweather, and people gave Floyd Mayweather a lot of shit behind that, but what Floyd Mayweather said was completely on point, is that he is pretending to be a fighter. He's not a real fighter. Rocky is a fictitious character. It's ridiculous that you put a fictitious character into the Boxing Hall of Fame, but yet you got real fighters who put in work who are not in there. They have a statue of Rocky in Philadelphia, but there was no statue of great legendary heavyweights like Bernard Hopkins or even Smoking Joe Frazier, who was heavyweight champion of the world. They won't put up boxers like that, but they'll put up Sylvester Stallone, who played a fictitious character, and I'm guessing this is who Michael B. Jordan is rubbing elbows with, is Stallone. So maybe he got some of that stuff from him, because when Stallone was doing that TV show, The Contender, with none other than Sugar Ray Leonard, he was up there trying to tell these real fighters and boxers what they should do in the ring. If I know they were being polite and they were on TV, but truth be told, they should have told Stallone's funny-looking ass, boy, you need to sit down and do what you do best, which is pretending to be a badass, because you're not really one. You're just an actor, is all you are. But this is what happens when you have people who live in the world of make-believe. They can't distinguish between reality and what is fiction. So I think it's an insult to Roy. I'm glad that Roy Jones didn't take it lying down, that he stood up and he actually called out Michael B. Jordan, because although Michael B. Jordan, like what he said in the clip, although he may be younger than he is, although in this point he might even be in better shape than he is, but one thing that Michael B. Jordan, doesn't understand is the fact that Roy's got ring savvy. He's got years and years and years of experience over somebody like that, and that is a big advantage when you're stepping into the ring with someone. Even if he had fought a few amateur fights, the fact that you're fighting against someone who was a champion and who has that level of ring savvy, that gives them a huge advantage over you. A huge advantage. And I don't think that Michael B. Jordan fully understands that. He said later on that he was joking, but judging from the video, he was dead serious about what he said. He wasn't playing around. He was dead serious. I think the only reason why he's backtracking his comments was because he wasn't expecting Roy to actually come out and call him out. But he did, and I'm glad that he did, because at some point the bullshit's got to stop. It's got to stop. Hearing this reminds me when Charlie Murphy was alive, and he actually went on Joe Rogan's show and he talked about how he talked about on his show that Johnny Gill told him that he can beat up Oscar De La Hoya just because Oscar De La Hoya wasn't muscular. And he looked at him, he said, dude, what in the hell are you talking about? What the fuck are you saying? He's a boxer. The guy is a fighter, man. You're a crooner. Respect what this man does. Because what clowns like Michael B. Jordan and the same thing with Johnny Gill, what they don't seem to get is that these guys, before they went pro, they fought dozens and dozens of amateur fights. In some cases, hundreds of amateur fights. In the case of not Roy Jones, but in the case of Mayweather, I think he fought about at least 150 amateur fights before he went professional. Muhammad Ali said he fought about close to 100 amateur fights before he turned professional. So these guys dedicated their lives to doing what they do. That's the reason why they're so good, in their craft. And I think it's disrespectful to sit up and have someone like him running his mouth saying that he can beat up a legend like Roy Jones. Respect what he does, Michael B. Jordan. Respect what he does. Like you need to respect, like he respects what you do, which is acting. Anyway, I wanted to put my 2 cents in about that. I saw that video and it really got under my skin. I wanted to talk about it a little bit before I move on. So stay tuned. Please like the channel, subscribe, share it, and I will talk to you soon. This is Rob from Ross Rants. Later.